Security deployed to protect power restoration efforts in 17 northern states.
Vice President Kashim Shettima briefs President Bola Tinubu on matters of state during his 2-week vacation.
Spanish footballer Rodri wins 2024 Ballon d'Or.
And good morning, Nigeria. Today, our focus is on prioritizing reforms in the Interior Ministry.
Well, a few years ago, it was a Herculean task to acquire or renew an international passport in Nigeria. Now, it took many months of waiting to get this document, this all-important document, with backlog piling. Today, those memories appear almost difficult to remember.
Many thanks, Victor, for that. Now, the passport reform introduced in the last 1 year for effective renewal and acquisition of international passports is a breath of fresh air for Nigerians. They were ushered in by the current team at the Ministry of Interior.
And beyond a more efficient passport application system, there are plans to also reposition the fire service through the repeal of the Fire and Rescue Service Act of 1963 to reflect current global realities. Now, the foundation laying for expansion of the Fire Service Academy in Sheda has also been done and will be expected sometime next year.
The narratives around critical national infrastructure are also changing as a result of work by the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps. But it is important to also mention that the Nigerian Correctional Service, another agency under the ministry, has been trending for many reasons: jail attacks, welfare of inmates, congestion, and of course, corruption.
Indeed, but on the bright side, these developments were addressed promptly. Inmates' rations were reviewed upwards by 50%, where some say it's not enough, but it's an improvement. And several correctional facilities have been upgraded. Inmates now have the opportunity of learning skills. They also get starter packs after serving time. And come to think of it, congestion is a failure of the criminal justice system and not the Nigerian Correctional Service, which simply keeps them.
Why are you pointing fingers? All right, I'm sure the minister will tell us better. But, you know, to an extent, I agree with Victor. It's not all about the negatives. Those in Nigeria's correctional facilities also have an opportunity to further their education. Well, it's been a year since the current minister, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, was appointed to shape the future of their interior affairs for Nigeria.
Indeed, and the ministry has also redefined border management, with several reforms leading to the introduction of e-gates at airports and e-borders at the nation's land borders.
So far, e-gates in Lagos and Abuja are already completed, while work on others are ongoing.
Yes, it is obvious that the Ministry of Interior's task is an integral part of the renewed hope agenda. So how has the last 1 year and a little more been for the ministry? What should Nigerians expect in the next 1 year? Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji Ojo, and a couple of other experts will be joining us shortly to speak on these issues. Welcome to the program. I am Victor Azu.
And I'm Yenri John. It's another episode of Good Morning Nigeria on the network service of the NTA. We're reaching you live right here in our headquarters in Abuja. In the course of the program, Chukwudi Okolo will join us for newspaper review. But for now, let's pause and let the beautiful Sawa Khalil Ibrahim lead us through the morning news. Sawa, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ari and Victor. Good morning. Here is the news. President Bola Tinubu has directed security agencies to provide an immediate adequate security cover for the personnel of the Transmission Company of Nigeria in order to restore power supply to the northern state currently experiencing power outage. Minister of Power Adebayo Adelabu disclosed this after briefing President Bola Tinubu on the power supply situation in the north. 17 states of the north are currently in blackout due to the vandalism of the Shiruru-Kaduna transmission line, a major line supplying power to the northern parts of the country.
Security of lives of those that will work there. But Mr. President has assured me that he has also instructed the NSA, the Chief of Defense Staff, the Chief of Army Staff, and Chief of Air Staff to provide the required security for the people that will fix the demolished line.
The Northern Governors Forum, in collaboration with traditional rulers, have resolved to work closely with the federal government to end the ongoing power outages in the north. The chairman of the forum, Mohammed Inua Yahya, during their meeting in Kaduna, says the governors will also take advantage of the compressed natural gas initiatives as well as the livestock development project to drive economic growth and improve the well-being of their people.
Are sensitive to the realities of the day. As we speak today, most of our northern states are in darkness due to vandalization of electricity transmission infrastructure. This not only underscores the vulnerability of critical infrastructure, but also the need to build additional transmission lines.
Meanwhile, Vice President Kashim Shettima has briefed President Bola Tinubu on matters of state during the two-week vacation of the Nigerian leader abroad. The Vice President met with his boss this Monday. VP Shettima returned to the country Saturday morning from his aborted trip to the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa, where he was supposed to represent his principal. He was also in Sweden while the president was away on break. Similarly, the federal government has expressed satisfaction with responses of some state governments who have announced their new minimum wage in following the declaration by the federal government. Secretary to the government of the Federation, George Akume, who was in the State House to discuss state affairs with President Bola Tinubu, was a significant member of the tripartite committee on the national minimum wage while reiterating federal government's commitment to the new pay benchmark. The SGF urges the subnationals to ensure implementation.
And some state governments have started implementing. Others have even gone beyond 70. So I believe that there's no problem with that whatsoever.
The 7 ministerial nominees recently appointed by President Bola Tinubu have made documentation ahead of their screening and confirmation by the Senate, which commences today, Tuesday, October 29, 2024. In a statement, the Special Advisor to the President on National Assembly Matters, Senate, Senator Bashir Lado, says the nominees have submitted relevant document as the first in the series of procedures for the screening and confirmation. The nominees are expected to be screened and confirmed by the Senate in compliance with Section 147 of the Constitution. Manchester City midfielder Rodri has been awarded the 2024 Ballon d'Or after a stellar season that saw him pick up silverware with both club and country. Rodri was handed the award at a ceremony in Paris on Monday, organized by the French magazine France Football in collaboration with UEFA. The 26-year-old won his fourth straight Premier League with City in May and was part of the Spain team that won Euro 2024. Rodri succeeds Lionel Messi as the Ballon d'Or winner and is the 50th different champion. Also, Spain and Barcelona midfielder Aitana Bonmati wins the Women's Ballon d'Or for the second year in a row. Nigerian Ademola Lookman finished 14th overall, becoming the third Nigerian to ever make the top 15. So congratulations to the winner. Now that's the news at this time. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Inyeri and Victor after the commercial break. Thanks for watching.